Winnie Wan, VP of UA at Jam City. It's so great to finally be sitting down with you for our interview. I feel like we've talked so much online. You wrote an article for us, and it's so good to finally meet you.
Thanks for having me.
So you work at a very, very cool company with a range of fantastic games. Now, I wanted to ask you, we can't sort of dive into this sort of topic without touching on AI and machine learning. So machine learning takes on a lot of campaign optimization. Where does the human creativity aspect come into that? You are the human behind the UA after all. So what is the placement of humans within this whole ecosystem that's now using AI so much?
That is a good question. So I would say, not to be cheesy, but it all starts with the human piece, right? Like AI, machine learning, algorithm, black box, all these buzzwords, it's great. But at the end of the day, all these special sauce algorithm machine learnings requires an input.
Absolutely.
And that input comes from us, right? The human piece, the data that's being fed into the input.
Right.
It all comes from, step one, the starting point. So I would say at the end of the day, it's great that we're evolving, but at the end of the day, at the same time, we are still the main drivers behind this.
Right. So it's humans kind of with the assistance of AI, you would say?
I don't know about that. I actually think, I know this will maybe sound a little controversial, but once AI is fully evolved, I think it's complementary to each other.
Right. Okay. And when it comes to sort of building, so you're known as the wizard when it comes to building powerful dashboards. I kind of saw that on your LinkedIn. You build these fantastic, effective dashboards. What's the number one most underutilized metric when it comes to measuring UA?
I'm going to take a cheat answer, and there's more than one.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, I don't believe in a one-size-fits-all approach. In general, there are certain key metrics, top the funnel and downstream, that, for example, like CPI and ROAS, that everyone, I hope, is looking at, right? But in addition to that, it's very important for my UA team and all UA media buyers to understand their core product KPIs, right? In addition to that, what are the other pinch points that drives user engagement? It's, how should I say this? For example, if a user, making this up, completes level 5 in game A, and at the same time another user completes level 10 on game B, might signal or provide a high affinity signal that means that they're likely to retain more or monetize down the line. It's very important that the UA team members, the marketing members, understand these core metrics behind all of their unique products to fully understand the user journey and the user funnel, to fully understand the right strategy to execute and to go after the users.
Interesting stuff. And I mentioned before, Jam City works across, you work across in the UA fantastic titles, Hogwarts Mystery, Disney Emoji Blitz. What's one UA lesson you've learned that doesn't come at the cost of sacrificing ROI?
I've been humbled many times. The one lesson I would say is there's no such thing as a one-size-fit-all approach.
Yeah.
What works for one IP, one strategy, one product does not necessarily mean that it will translate success to another title, right? You can't just copy-paste and expect that you are going to get the same results. Again, it's so important and crucial for the team to fully understand the data. I can't stress enough how important it is to just understand the data, the user journey, and the pinch points and conversions.
Right. And you guys have such a range of different games. I'm sure data looks different across every single title. And final question for you here, because we all love a bit of predictions. We're coming up to the end of October. We're coming into 2026. What is your top prediction for UA in 2026 and beyond? Where do you think the space is headed? What are you expecting to see?
AI will still be a thing.
I'm with you there.
Yeah. But I think the one thing that I'm more curious about is specifically pertaining to AI. So in the next few months, how much progress will we make in terms of finding opportunities to improve efficiencies through AI? One. But in general, I think overall, there will be still a lot of competition. Rise costs will probably still be on the same range, if not just as competitive. And I think to wrap it all up, I think at the end of the day, it still really comes down to innovation.
Yeah.
Just because that is super competitive and costs are high, I think in its own unique way, because of this pressure, it's really going to force everyone to be super innovative and creative to come up with something new.
And on that note, we can't wait to see what you do at Jam City next, Winnie. Thank you so much.
I'll try. Thanks.